Hi, I'm Dr. Jeanine Downie. I'm a board-certified dermatologist here with Healthline to talk about skincare routines for oily skin. So many times it's genetic, your parents had it, your grandparents have it, you have it also. It means you have a lot of sebum on your face, so perhaps you get less fine lines and wrinkles, but you have a shiny complexion, you can be more prone to acne. In terms of the routine for oily skin, definitely cleanse in the morning and the evening, and after you're working out, it's especially important to wash your face twice a day at a minimum. This doesn't change the oil production, but it's better to clear what has been building up on your face that potentially can be clogging your pores. I recommend the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash because that doesn't strip the skin. Foaming cleansers can be good for oily skin as well. Using the foaming cleanser in the morning and the exfoliating cleanser in the evening is what a lot of my patients do. You do want to exfoliate because it helps to remove dead skin cells, help with your skin cell turnover, and make sure that your pores are not clogged and you're not getting a lot of acne. You don't want to do back-to-back exfoliation because that can lead to irritation. So if your skin is not too irritated, then perhaps you do that on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that type of thing where you're spacing it out a little bit. Avoid scrubs with grainy materials. This is something I'm passionate about because many of my patients have really irritated their skin by using over-harsh scrubs on their skin and scrubbing their skin like a pot, which I don't recommend. I like chemical exfoliants instead. Alpha hydroxy acids, glycolic acid, lactic acid, or beta hydroxy acids, which are salicylic acids. What I really like a lot truly is the Skin Medica AHA Baha. The AHA is alpha hydroxy acid, which is glycolic acid in a 12%, and the Baha is beta hydroxy acid, which is salicylic acid in the cleanser from Skin Medica. Now, you'll often hear recommendations for toner. Beware. These are almost never good for your skin. They strip your skin too much and they make you rebound and overproduce oil that can clog your pores. So I like to joke and say we need to tone our muscles, we don't need to tone our skin. People try to dry out oily skin with things like alcohol and witch hazel, but this can backfire and make the skin produce way too much oil. Serums are thin topical formulations that are supposed to have high concentrations of active ingredients, and they're formulated for specific issues. For acne-prone skin, you can use benzoyl peroxides, you can use retinoids, and they help to curb oil production and prevent breakouts. In terms of anti-aging, with more oil in your skin, you're going to have maybe a little less lining than the next person that has dry skin. People with oily skin can typically tolerate retinols a bit better than people with dry or combination skin. So using retinol in the evening actually builds collagen, decreases fine lines and wrinkles, and helps to keep your pores clear. Try not to mix with other acids because this can lead to irritation, which can then lead to inflammation, which is the last thing you want. I would say use the retinols, start off every other night, and you can build up to using them once a day every night. And retinols always work better in the evening. You still want to moisturize if you have oily skin. So let's talk about that for a second. In the morning, a lot of my patients that have oily skin will only moisturize, we'll say on their cheeks, perhaps on their chin, definitely not on their forehead if they have a lot of oil on their forehead, and not on their nose. So you want to moisturize in the areas that are still slightly dry, and especially areas that are tight in the morning. And then in the evening, you can put the moisturizer all over your face because you still need to moisturize. Please look for products that are formulated for acne-prone skin, that's lightweight, free of oils, and water-based. What I like a lot is the Alpha Ret Overnight Cream from Skin Better, and that one is something that's formulated for acne-prone skin that won't clog you, that still helps to build collagen with retinol. For sunscreen, always wear an SPF 30 outdoors. Every single day, rain or shine, January through December. A broad spectrum sunscreen that blocks both harmful UVA and UVB rays. Multiple applications a day. And I tell my patients we react to indoor and outdoor lighting, so quite frankly you should wear sunscreen all the time. Regardless of your ethnicity, put it on and reapply it. My oily patients need to find a lightweight formulation. Sunscreens that use titanium dioxide or zinc oxide are favorites in some of my oily skin patients because they help to prevent breakouts because they're not too thick. I recommend 2 pumps into the palm of your hand that you break apart kind of the polymers and the molecules, and then you wipe it onto your skin and you kind of really work it in. Also, Color Science, the SPF powder, can also help to prevent breakouts because it helps to matte your skin and make it less shiny and less oily. Now, weekly, face masks with clay can draw oil out of your pores, and my patients love that, so don't overdo it. Just a teaspoon or 2 all over your face, leave it on for 15 minutes, and rinse it off. And this is up to 3 times a week. If you shave your face, make sure you don't shave with a dull razor. Make sure that you shave in the direction of your hair growth and use a gentle, moisturizing shave gel. Aveeno Shave Gel, Edge Gel, and the Gillette Foamy Sensitive Shave Gel are 3 of the best on the market. So best practices. Blotting papers to control excess oil as needed is really very, very important. And I tell my patients that they can't use blotting paper and then not reapply sunscreen. So have your blotting paper and have your sunscreen. Wash your face ASAP after you work out because that's really important. A light cleanser and a light layer of sunblock and moisturizer is fine for right after you work out, and that will still help to protect your skin. Obviously, you want to avoid thick, greasy products like shea butter, cocoa butter, and things that have a lot of oils in them like mineral oil and Vaseline. That's a no because that's going to clog your pores and lead to more acne. People always ask if makeup's going to clog their pores and makeup's going to make their oily skin worse, but there's no truth to this so long as you're cleansing regularly and you're using an oil-free makeup. So ask questions of these different makeup brands. They personally make a ton of money from people and they're available to answer your questions. Please don't believe products that say they're going to shrink the pores. Pores aren't like doors, they don't open and close. The only way to shrink your pores is through medicine like oral isotretinoin or Accutane or through procedures. So you really want to talk to your board-certified dermatologist. And these procedures are not to be taken lightly. So let's not take matters into your own hands. I'm serious. Now remember, any product can cause an unexpected reaction. So it's always best to do a patch test. That is when you take a small piece of the product you're thinking about using, right? Just a small amount, and put it on your arm, put it on your neck, but don't put it on your face until you know that you don't have a reaction to it. So in conclusion, oily skin is more likely to have acne. It's important to curb oil production and exfoliate. But now if we don't want to totally strip the skin, because we don't need to, because what happens is then you can have rebound and have more oil. Please be especially careful of mixing acids with retinols and avoid alcohol and witch hazel based products. Take the time to experiment with different products for oily skin and always seek the attention of a board certified dermatologist if you're unsure.